we solve the problem. On out of bed and onto the mat. In this case, actually, I put a pillow and a bit of a blanket so they make comfortable. And just going to give a few tips and ideas of what to do in case you're in a bad state and you need a yogic solution to get out of it. So I think we have a nice lighting, hopefully, and more or less you can see okay. I'll put one more, let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah. One thing obviously is bright light. You don't want too much of that if you've had a hard night or too much celebration. Happens to all of us sometimes. So first thing is you do not want to be leaning forward, back, moving the head too much one direction or the other. So you want to do sort of static poses here. The other thing to keep in mind, and nobody's going to tell you this in yoga, but hot, warm water, nothing with it, is really good for the stomach. It calms it. If you just have a little sip when you first wake up with these static poses here, is very, very beneficial. So the first thing we'll do is really just lay on our backs. We'll go directly to Shavasana, get the blood flow. And again, remember, the hydration point is really important. If you have a pillow or a mat that you can scoot up to the wall a little bit so you don't get cold on the base of the spine, fantastic. And just come up like this. So this really helps with the circulation. Normally, this is how you finish a sequence. But again, this is my version of real world yoga. You got an issue, you need to solve it. And with yoga, you can come up with solutions here. So just feet are up like this. Stay here for a while. And then what I like to do is add a mudra. So the Apana mudra, the thumb, forefinger, middle finger, just place it on top of the stomach here. This is for the circuit of energy related directly to the abdomen and digestive system. So I find that leaving this here, if you're with any issues there in the lower part of the body, then this mudra or hand gesture can help. And if you put it here with this position, legs up, even more effective. And now, perhaps your stomach isn't the issue. You've got a clogged nose, a little sniffly. Well, while you're here, you can also do Padahasana, which is the posture of just putting the hands underneath the armpits. Thumbs are out. This balances the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve centers and should clear any nostril issue or even a little slight cough. If it's really bad, you can use a fist underneath the armpits. Just be careful. Don't press too hard. And obviously go gentle. So we're here for another minute like this. And obviously stay here as long as you like. You can do variations. You can let the feet drop a little bit for the hips. Doing a butterfly here. Without risking any sense of dizziness. The other one you can do is obviously separate the feet. Working a little bit the adductors here. Also nice sensation. Without a lot of effort. And just more of a recovery pose here. Remember deep belly breathing here. And then what I like to do from here is just a gentle twist. So you've got a pillow next to you. Just place it here, bring the feet together, and hands out to the side. Be careful with your cup of hot water if you have one there. And just roll the knee and the foot on the same pillow there. Then look off to the other side. This is really nice for the lower back. It's a nice release of any tension. And definitely a good recovery pose here. And if you notice, we're doing the minimum movements, lifting the head, shuffling around. So to avoid any dizziness and just let the body recover. Again, between each pose, you can drink a bit of hot water. It's not a bad idea. Just rehydrating the body. And now when you're ready, just bring the feet back up to center like that. Maybe a little bit of a rock side to side, release any tension and lower back. And then take the pillow, place it on the other side, and just same thing, repeat. Maybe adjust your trousers so you don't get cold. And rolling off to the other side. Looking over behind the opposite direction of the knees. And you should feel the extension here on the lower back. Again, you notice I'm tucking my shirt in. You don't want to get any extremities cold or lower back. You have your shirt a little bit open, just tuck it in. Or even better, use a blanket. Like here, I have this blanket here, so just roll it over. Another undoes the benefit if you get cold when you're activating the body. Now, I don't know if you hear this in the microphone, but I have the random luck of a neighbor tapping on the wall right now at 5 in the morning. That's not very good if you've had a rather indulgent night, shall we say. So at this point, recommendation, AirPods, and listen to some nice music. Anyway, we'll carry on with the sequence. Bringing our legs back to center. Pull the knees towards you a little bit. Hold them laced together with your fingers, staying laying on your back. And just rock side to side very gently. This is for lower back here. And now we'll go over to one of my favorite positions. Like I said, we'll drink some water, hot water, and it works very, very well for just clearing everything out, the crocodile pose. So, and this will be our final pose with an added bonus final, just in case you're looking for the more advanced techniques for the stomach. So this one's very simple. You can either have your feet, depending on your space, you can have your feet raised a little bit here behind you on the wall, or you can have them straight. So this is sort of a modified crocodile if you like. And I'm just going to drop my head into the palms of my hands here, using the complete weight of the head, or letting the complete weight of the head fall in there as you relax. The trick with this one is to exhale and just release any tension. Don't try to keep yourself lifted up. Let yourself fall in there. Benefit of this pose is you have the abdomen pressing the floor. You just drank some warm water. You do the math. It fixes everything. It's also very nice for lower back. And actually, this is a fantastic pose. You ever wake up with a sore neck? It releases everything there and can also remedy that situation. So we'll stay here for a minute. Just relax, drop the chin into the palms of the hand. Stay here for a little bit longer. Who would ever have thought a watching television pose would be actually a yoga pose when we were little? This pose also works very well for meditation. Stay here for a half hour if you like. Very comfortable. And now opening your eyes, lifting the chin out of the head. And I promised an advanced one here. You see my feet, they're up in the air. Now this really depends on your level of yoga experience and also the level of indulgence the night before. But if you need a little bit more attention to the stomach, you'll want to go further into the subject of activating digestive system, tummy solution? Well, just grab your feet here for bow and push up with the feet pushing into the hands and lifting your quads and your chest and head off the floor. With this right here, you're already really placing a lot of focus there on the abdomen. And if you want to go a little bit further, really accentuate the breath. Deep belly breathing. This will get you a rocking motion. So as you inhale, you're coming up. As you're exhaling, you're coming down. You're literally becoming a yoga rocking chair, or better said, moving with your breath. So this is the final one, advanced morning remedy or solution, yogic solution. And take a few more breaths here. And now release. Coming down. And from here, just very simply, child's pose. So nice, gentle one. Just separating the knees. Sit back all the way in the heels. Use that pillow for the forehead. Go gentle. It is the 2025 launch to Yoga Real World. And just let the head drop. Make sure you have contact with the pillow. And just enjoy the pose here. If you have any issues, you want to work out the lower back, feel free to just make a minor adjustment and place the hands there on the top of the lower back. This releases any tension in the lower back. Maybe you had a long car ride, etc. Just be careful with this position if you're using a pillow, because if you go too far, you can cover your nose and not breathe. So just the forehead on the edge there. And with each exhale, just let yourself feel like you're going deeper into the mat and relaxing. And now inhale breath, hands in front, lifting up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Michael Sand's yoga channel and real world solutions, yogically speaking. So we'll be putting up more things on the channel shortly on the calendar for New Year's resolutions and ways to make your year start off nicely. So thanks again for joining. Have a great day. Namaste and see you soon.